Hello, what is happening, guys? Welcome once again to another episode of Assassin's Creed 2. I think this might be the last one, ladies and gentlemen. I know, that's probably quite sad for you, it's sad for me as well. Just kidding, don't worry, there will be more Assassin's Creed content coming. Certainly there will be more Ezio. You can see this guy grow up and become the legendary assassin everyone raves about. I get to enjoy playing the games again. It's all good. And then we'll see the Assassin's Creed through the ages. And while we're talking about Assassin's Creed, have you guys seen the announcement this week? The week that I'm recording is the week ending the 4th of September. So today is Sunday the 4th of September. And this week that's just passed has had the wonderful announcement that Assassin's Creed will be releasing the next main entry in the franchise, where we will be going back to the series roots, allegedly. Ubisoft hasn't revealed anything yet except the title and the fact that it takes place in the 9th century AD. Leaks and rumours that confirmed the title and setting of the game also go on to state that there will be a remastered version of Assassin's Creed 1 included as either DLC or part of a legendary edition. It's not unusual for Ubisoft to do that. They did it with Far Cry 6, where Far Cry 3, a remastered version of Far Cry 3 was available as part of the legendary edition of that. So there is sort of scope for that to happen again with Assassin's Creed 1 coming as a remastered package. I think part of the reason they said is because the setting for the game is Baghdad in the 9th century AD during the crisis in Samarra, and the assets that they use for that are easily reusable to create Altair's world as well. And the fact that the way the gameplay that they're talking about in this new Assassin's Creed game is going to be closer to the likes of Assassin's Creed 2, the earlier games in the title, where it's a singular assassin doing what you've been watching me do, and probably what you've played yourselves, going through locations separated by, you know, a bit of desert, etc., you know, different cities. Assassin's Creed 1, you had Acre, Jerusalem and Damascus. You had your hub at Masayef, so you rode out of Masayef and you were on the sort of global hub in the world where you had to pick your road. There was things to do in the global hub like climb towers, fight Templars, and then you rode to Damascus to play the Damascus level and do the Damascus assassinations. Well, they're talking about going back to that with the next Assassin's Creed game, where you'll have a sort of headquarters, if you want to call it that, an assassin's bureau, and then you'll have a world hub to explore where there will be some quests, and then you'll have your levels where your main missions will take place. You'll see the difference when we come to the later titles, Origins, Odyssey and Valhalla. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I don't know why I'm riding the flying machine. Why am I riding the flying machine? Where's my target? Is there something... Am I supposed to know something here? Is this just a kick everyone challenge? I think it is. I'm just going to quit that. Sorry guys, I didn't know. I thought it was going to be something significant. It's clearly not, so we'll just abandon that and we'll go do the main mission. Yeah, so new Assassin's Creed. They stopped numbering the series after Black Flag. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag was the last numbered entry. So it's just simply going to be Assassin's Creed.
Well, well. Look who it is.
Madonna.
I thought when we met you were a bit special, but an assassin.
She is quite excited by that.
Walk with me, Caro. You're going to love Forli. The cannons in our Cittadella alone go back 100 years. The artifact will be quite safe there.
Forgive me, but I've never heard of a woman ruling her own city before. It's very impressive.
Well, it was my husband's before.
I'll let you see the entry for Niccolo Machiavelli, since he is quite important in this and the next game in the Ezio series. So he's important in Assassin's Creed 2 and then important in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. If you know any of your history, some of you might have heard of him because he was a writer who wrote, amongst other things, The Prince, and I'm sure that's what it's called. I'll let you quickly pause each one of these and read. Yeah, it is The Prince. There you go.
Of course. He died.
The Prince is supposed to be a treatise on the perfect ruler.
I had him killed.
Oh.
We discovered Girolamo Riario was working for the Templars, making a map of the locations of the remaining codex pages.
I never liked that goddamn son of a bitch anyway. He was a lousy father. Boring in bed, and a pain in my ass.
Look!
Oh no. Aspetta! What's happening?
They came as soon as you left the city walls, Signora. The city is under attack.
What? By who?
The Orsi brothers, Signora.
Oh, sangue di Giuda.
Who are the Orsi?
The same canaglia I hired to kill my husband.
It's the Spaniard, of course. The Orsi have no worldview bigger than their purse.
But how could he know where we were taking the apple before we even knew?
Because they're not here for the apple, Ezio. They're after Riario's map.
Basta with your map, Niccolo. My children are inside. Oh, porco demonio.
There he is!
Beata Vergine.
They're already inside. Double-crossing bastards.
Is there another way into this place?
Aspetta. Perhaps yes. There's an old tunnel under the western wall from the canal.
Bene. I'll be right back.
Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you. You spineless dogs. You occupy my city, my home. You think I'm going to stand here and do nothing about it?
So
How about I come up there and rip your body
we
off?
head to
What kind of men are you? Showing the bleeding of your
where she's indicated, and we'll try and make our way in. Don't see anything there, so we'll carry on round a bit. There we go. think I can get off here and go underneath here. There we go. Good, eh? Yeah, Ezio's no man's fool.
Notice everyone! Any having information concerning the whereabouts of Santa Cara's fallen fingerbones? The bishop will grant special dispensation and pardon.
So you can see there's fighting taking place here. I'm just gonna run through it all. I don't need to take part in all of that.
I bet you want to see them, don't you?
Get
You wish you could touch them. You wish you could lick them, don't you? Well, come on down here and give it a try, like a real man. And I'll kick your balls so hard they fly out your nostrils! Lurido branco di cani bastardi! Tornatevene a casa, tutti fallati sulla mura della mia cittadella! Ah, ma forse è per questo che non vi decidete a uscire.
We need to do that to get the axe.
Sangue di Dio! Ma dove vi hanno?
Can't beat them with your... Well, you can. You can do standard dodge and attack, but it takes too long. We need to go up onto the wall, and I think the way up is here. There it is. Up we go to stab someone in the face. The Song of the Assassins. You know both these guys are getting... Here we go. Easy, we'll just open the door. We'll just stab two guys first though. I mean, I could have probably... Oh, that's quite a good shot. It's hard to keep track of where everyone is and who you can counter and who you can't.
Drag you to hell with me!
Nice. Machiavelli can hold his own, eh? Hey, come on, you pair. You're leading the way. I will follow you.
Get him! We'll get him, don't worry.
You son of a... This is the best way if you can get to the fight like this, where you can just go... You need to be a wee bit closer so that you do the backstab automatically. Like that. Right, who's leading the way? Come on. I don't know my way around. Certainly don't know where her bedroom is. One of the few bedrooms in Italy that Ezio maybe hasn't been in. Okay, so far we're not having to fight these guys. Yes, well done. for just keeping running and getting us away. Oh, brilliant.
No, please don't kill me,
I've lost track of everyone. Oh, this guy's good.
Drag you to hell with me.
Nice. Katarina's just about dead. I need her to stop fighting people. Right, where are we going? Come on.
Aprite la porta! Aprite la porta, presto!
It's an ambush!
Run! Run! Did anyone see the killer?
Try again. Come on. And again. Thin numbers as quickly as possible.
Ezio, piccolo, indietro! Bambini! But where are Bianca and Ottaviano?
Forgive me, Signora. They were playing outside when the attack began. I don't know where they are.
Reinforcements from the mountains! They are breaching the citadel!
Ezio, don't let those bastardi get in here!
With me!
Another big fight. Who's next? You. I should have killed him. He's doing the most damage to her. Niccolo Machiavelli can hold his own. That's why I went to defend her rather than him. Who's next? Him. Then him. Oh, him. Two attackers left. One of them's at Niccolo Machiavelli's throat, so we'll try and get him with an assassination. Oh! Oh well, we didn't have to do anything. Fantastic! Somebody else earned their money for the day. I should be able to get up that. There we go.
Caterina! Caterina Sforza! I know you're in there! I have something you may want back! Are you missing any children? And Ezio Auditore! What a pleasant surprise!
I take it you would be the Orsi brothers.
Ludovico! And Gecko! At your service.
Basta! Where are my children? Let them go!
Of course, Signora. We'll happily give them back for something of yours. A certain map.
And a certain apple, brother.
See, a certain apple indeed. Or shall I slice your baby's necks ear to ear?
Bastardi! You think you can threaten me? I'll give you nothing! You want my children? Take them! I have the instrument to make more!
When you change your mind, they'll be in the village outside the city. You have 1 hour.
Caterina, no. I can't ask you to sacrifice your children.
Nobody's sacrificing anything. Go get them back for me, Ezio.
See, you have my word. The apple needs to remain in the citadel. Keep this safe.
Here we go. I'll let you see this.
Cecco and Ludovico Orsi. Bored with their leisurely life in the countryside, the Orsi brothers decided to spice things up a little. They started a money-lending business that was extremely successful, mostly because they killed anyone who didn't pay them back. Then, Caterina Sforza hired them to murder her Templar husband, Girolamo Riario, which they did in true cavalier fashion. They rode up to his palace, waltzed into the dining room, stabbed him in the chest, ransacked the estate, and left his naked body in the center of town. According to Abstergo's files, Rodrigo Borgia, after escaping from Venice, offered to pay them for the recapture of the Peace of Eden. And, of course, Caterina's head. It was the Orsi brothers' idea to kidnap her children. I ask you, what has this world come to when the rich go so bad?
Just look at the 21st century. So there you go. Two absolute scumbags. I've now got 10 minutes to rescue the children. Wasn't aware that there was a time limit on this mission. Oh, lucky boy. Yeah. Maybe get under the gate. I'm notorious as well, I can't do anything about that. This isn't a notoriety that can be reset. I'm notorious because these guys know who I am. And I'm not going to be disguised. Kinda wish I had a boat. It'd move a wee bit faster, so this is where I'm trying to get to. I'm aware that there's a viewpoint on my left that I haven't got. I'm not going to get that just now, it's not important. It is not important at all. There's something very... I know he's swimming quite smoothly here, but if you watch the movements of his arms, there's something quite clunky. And it's not the animation I'm criticising. I'm not saying that the animators haven't done a good job. They've done a great job for the time. That's a pretty decent swimming animation, but it looks like Ezio himself doesn't have great form when it comes to swimming. That's quite a sort of smash my arms into the water and I'm gonna swim whether the water wants me to or not. 8 minutes, that's not bad, that should be enough time. Gonna try and get some height. Again, ignoring the chest, because I'm aware that there's a counter clicking down. Can't see anything from here. Right, okay.
Now that's a man.
There's guards there. What are they guarding? I think I'm getting closer to my objective here. On the roof. There are my... So there's the guys. There's one off said children anyway. There's a patrol coming round the corner. How far away are they now?
Some noble stud, no doubt.
Oh, I'll tell you what. That was... That was close.
You'd be very mistaken. My mama would never let you hurt me. And if you touch one hair on my little brother's head, she will sit you down and eat you for breakfast. Capito?
Got him.
Grazie, grazie, Messere. But my brother, they're holding Ottaviano at the lighthouse.
That wasn't as smooth as I wanted it to be, but that was still pretty good.
Funny get-up. Where do they cut cloaks like that? Milano?
Yep, Milan, the fashion capital of Italy. What lighthouse? I thought it was the lighthouse at the dock. No, it's the lighthouse down there. Right, okay, I need to swing to my right here. Again, we've not got a lot of time here.
Wow, he's got a sharp tailor.
I wanted to nab the horse, but I'm conscious of the fact that I'm not going to be able to hide.
God help me!
Horse blending would be a really cool thing. Riding your horse in such a way that it's unobtrusive. There is a way up.
You want to see your boy walk again, Caterina? Give us what we want, or I'll throw him off the edge.
Mama, help me! I don't want to be here anymore!
Sit down, Marmocchio! Let's go, Caterina. Show yourself! The apple on the map, or your kid's a cripple.
I have to pee! Please, Messere, I need to go to the bathroom. Just let me go pee!
Oh, per Dio! Chiudi il becco!
That almost ruined everything
Stop
there.
acting like a baby. Where are your balls?
I'm hungry. Can I have something to eat? Please, Messere, I'm hungry.
There's one brother gone.
Caterina was a fool to send you.
Or are you the fool, dying for a handful of change? Was it worth it?
More than you know. The maestro gains his prize because of me.
Muori col tuo orgoglio, per quanto vale. Requiescat in pace.
Grazie, signore.
Sure, there's a viewpoint I can jump off here. And by the looks of it, the other brothers went away and pinched the apple back. Fantastic. I mean, fair play to Ezio, I would have done the same. Rescue the kids. given what Ezio's been through in his life, there's no danger he was going to let those children just get killed. He saw his own young brother hung, lost his siblings, well, lost his two brothers. You can understand why he felt so strongly about rescuing those two kids. I think he would have given the apple up. That's what he was talking about doing, but he's lost it anyway.
Come, don't be shy. I am at your entire disposal.
Bandits sighted at the crossroads.
What are you doing out here?
I'm so sorry, Ezio. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
It was a trick to lower our defenses.
As soon as you left, they attacked again. Keko Orsi, he has the apple.
What? No! Where is he?
We chased him out here, but the bastards escaped into the mountains.
I'm going.
Uh-oh.
Excommunication! Against the Brotherhood of
The quality of our speech is legendary. Here you know you are getting
I'm a good man.
The annual feast in the Grand... I'm here with you, brother.
That who do I know him?
No, please don't kill me.
Get down, now! I'm with you! Don't push him again! I'm with you, fratello!
Move! Da parte ora!
Getting past me. I'm with you, ragazzi.
I need the horse so that I can outrun that guy.
Down below with the rabble. I'm with you, fratello!
Oh, no!
Yes! You just try. Before you're better.
Here! Faster, move!
Yes!
So, you have your prize again.
Was it worth it? So much bloodshed.
A prize of such value. It will not remain yours for long.
We shall see. Che miserie nascono dall'avidità. Requiescat in pace. Don't. Who are you? Stop. Don't open it.
Bit clumsy, Ezio. Bit clumsy.
Ezio, thank God you're back with us. Are you all right? What happened to you?
I don't know.
One of my guards had the luck to find you in the hills, next to Keko Orsi's dead body.
See, that I remember. Wait, there was a third man. He took the apple.
Who?
He wore a black robe, like a monk. And I think... a missing finger. See, Katerina, I have to go, right away.
Of course. Then you will need this as well.
The map Niccolo spoke of. Your husband's...
Ex-husband, mio caro. He swore he'd uncovered the locations of all the Codex pages. You will recover the apple, but you will never find the vault without this. You know, there is an abbey in the wetlands near here, where I've seen monks wearing black robes. I'd start there. Now go. Find us a stramaladetto monk.
I think I'm going to miss you, Caterina.
Oh, I know you will.
Ezio's now rugged. See? They've grown him up a bit, giving him a wee bit of a beard. Looks very... yeah, rugged. A bit swashbucklery. And this is a look that will be part of Ezio's for the rest of his life. That's kind of what he's going to look like. Right through to Assassin's Creed Revelations, where he'll have grey in his beard. So yeah, it's sort of like his final growing up. He went from being the baby face to mature, shall we say. There's still some sort of playboyish, definitely a player, but there's like a flirt. It's good mannered about it. He's not like, it's not like furry or anything with it, but he's very yeah, he's very much a playboy for the rest of his life as well. Can't resist complimenting a beautiful woman. Ignore the special memories marker. Let's go to this one. This is probably going to be a road out of... oh no, it's not. There we go. So I'm not notorious, but this is a restricted area. Just gonna walk in here and blend with them. Where can I go? Need them to have turned round. Think I can get on the roof. Which is what I'm gonna do once these guys have turned round again. There we go. It took me a little longer to get up than I thought it would. It's that guy there. I'd rather not drop him off the roof here, but... perfect.
You forced my hand.
Blessings on you, brother.
Grazie. I wonder if you can help me.
What do you seek?
A monk in black robes who lacks one of his 10 fingers.
Well, Brother Guido has only 9 toes. You sure it wasn't a toe?
Quite sure.
And then there's Brother Domenico, but it's his entire left arm he's lacking.
Again, quite sure it was a finger.
Now wait a moment. I do recall a black-robed monk with 9 fingers. Yes, of course. When we had our last San Vincenzo's feast at the Abbey.
Yes, I know the place. I'll try there. Grazie.
Go in peace, brother.
I always do.
Brother O'Callaghan. Harry by any chance? If you get that reference, we should be friends. So let's hit the Abbey now. Ezio Good to see there's no prejudice in Ezio. It's indiscriminate killer. Doesn't matter what religion you follow or what colour your skin is. Ezio will stab you. How far away is this abbey? Inside the city. Okay. If I'd known that, I would have... I should have checked. I know you're all saying that. You can get in through the wall here though. Like I did the last time. Try and get the advantage of having the high ground. Oh, shut up.
You make it look easy, Frank.
Did want to... I think he's just there.
Excuse me, brother. I wonder if you can...
Unholy demon! Get away!
What's wrong?
You're the one who killed Brother Stefano! Brothers, the killer of monks has returned! Run! I don't know what's going on!
What the heck? I think it's the bald guy I need to catch. Yeah, it is.
Please, no. I don't want to die.
I only kill those who kill others. Your brother Stefano was a killer. I'm sure you are no such thing. Now, listen to me. I'm looking for a black-robed monk who's missing a finger.
Missing a finger, you say? Do you mean like Fra Savonarola?
Savonarola? Who is this? You know him?
The mad monk.
He was one of us for a time.
And then?
We suggested he retire to a hermitage for a good long time.
I'm afraid to say his retreat has come to an end. Where would he have gone?
Oh dear. Santo Spirito? In Firenze? It's where he studied. Perhaps it's where he would return.
I thank you. Go with God, brother.
You're gonna enjoy this one as well.
Girolamo Savonarola, a Dominican friar from Ferrara, this man took his job seriously. He saw the excesses of his age, the rich stomping the poor into the dirt, the priests selling indulgences to the populace, and he went insane. Calling himself an instrument of God, Savonarola descended on Firenze. His sermons sent people into frenzies. He demanded an end to all personal property, to all progress, a return to Eden. Knowledge became the enemy, and he could erase it all with the piece of Eden at his command. Books, paintings, musical instruments, he burned everything in the bonfire of the vanities. History unraveled as his legions took control, and Firenze descended into darkness.
So after the Dark Ages, the Renaissance should have been a recovery of all this knowledge, and it was for a time, but then along came Savonarola, and then the bonfire of the vanities burned all the knowledge that had been, or tried to burn all the knowledge that had been rediscovered. Obviously just burning the stuff that was in Firenze was never going to be enough to erase everything the Renaissance had done, and knowledge still came out the other side, but this guy's still a dangerous fanatic.
Hey Desmond, I think I repaired that busted memory. Why don't you try opening it?
That soundtrack will always have the hair on the back of my arms standing up. Love that. It comes back later in the series, as you've probably guessed. Especially in Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey. So getting into the city is not gonna be easy.
Piero had only a tenth of his father's talent. We'd still have some place to call home.
So see the wandering monks there? They're gonna be my way through. You just need to time it right. Don't get a lot of time for that one, eh? So we're in, but the key now is staying anonymous. Or you could just swing your sword at everything.
Never should have welcomed that mad monk into the city. Look at all the misery he's wrought. Now! I see him! There! Keep out of there! Via! Via! Maledizione!
I literally think there's a fight happening to my left there. Yeah, there is. So he's... I think Savonarola's insanity might be bleeding through the apple.
Come, don't be shy. I only aim to heal.
Don't understand why they'd be so willing to accept his oppression.
Go, go!
Oh, brilliant. Here we go.
There! Get him!
Forza, ragazzi! Remember your...
Run! Madman! Careful, boys! He's no novice! We work together! Cut off strike it!
Just like that night in Alba! Capito?
Careful, boys! He's no novice! We work together!
Yeah, maybe it doesn't matter if I stay anonymous then, because that's twice I've been ambushed, and I think it's going to happen again before I manage to make it to Nicolo.
Just throw us out. Said all we own belong to the Chiesa di San Marco now.
Even Botticelli sides with that monster. It's sorcery. How else to explain it?
Ooh, Botticelli. Really?
That's going to annoy me.
Don't be shy.
Fantastic.
Now you die!
No, I don't. Who said I had to fight fair? Listen, you guys don't need to worry about me, just don't pay any attention to me whatsoever.
Salve, Ezio. You picked a fine time for a homecoming.
Then it's true. Savonarola has taken control of Firenze.
Yes. No doubt aided by that treacherous artifact.
We should get to work on retrieving it.
That may be more complicated than you think.
When isn't it? Why don't you fill me in on things?
Walk with me. It all started a few weeks ago. The man everyone once reviled was suddenly the one they worshipped.
Ah, the apple.
Only in part. It's not the city he's enthralled, but its leaders. Men possessed of influence and power. They, in turn, oppress the citizens and ensure his will is done.
The people act as if they have no say in the matter.
Rare is the man willing to oppose the status quo. And so it falls to us to help them see the truth.
Those bodies bear the emblem of the Borgia.
Yes. The Spaniard keeps sending his soldiers into Firenze, and Firenze keeps sending them back. Usually in pieces.
Then he knows the apple is here as well. An unfortunate complication. Let's go.
Now! There he is! Laggiù!
On me.
Another ambush here.
Andiamo. A direct assault would be dangerous.
True. But what other option is there?
Aside from the city leaders, the people's minds are their own, correct?
Si.
And they follow Savonarola not by choice, but force and fear?
Si.
Then I propose we use these to our advantage. We can silence his lieutenants and stir up discontent. He will be distracted, and I will have a chance to strike.
Clever. I'll speak with La Volpe and Paola. They can help to organize the uprising as you free the districts.
Then it's settled. I'll take care of his abettors.
9 lieutenants have to die.
And bear their posteriors at our honorable delegation. Isn't that illegal? Not my problem. Attenzione! It has come to the attention of
If I quickly change my cape to the Medici cape, it might help me stay incognito for longer. Springboards, those things, you can use them to sprint jump and they'll launch you. So off there I would be able to make those rooftops for a change. They're quite cool, but they're... See, I'll show you.
You'll soon sprout fledglings if you don't get down throats.
That one didn't quite work as well as I wanted it to. Oh well.
People of Firenze, come, gather round. Listen well to what I say. The end approaches. Now is the time to repent, to beg God's forgiveness. Don't you see?
If
Signs are all around us. Unrest,
The signs are not all around us, and I'd ideally like to get up there so I could drop down on them, but
lest they consume us all. I
think
that you think me mad.
You are insane.
The Romans not say the same of Jesus.
So that's a group of guards just there.
Your uncertainty, your fear. But that was before Savonarola came to me. He showed me the truth. At last, my eyes were opened. And so I stand before you today, in the hope that I might open yours as well. Understand that we teeter upon a precipice. On one side, the shining, glorious kingdom of God. On the other, a bottomless pit of despair. Will you turn back to the Lord?
Oh no! You son of a...
None of my affair. You are not getting. He will not get away.
Yes, I will. Where is he?
Your mind, since it is your own.
Not all of us require deception to be convinced. I already believed. All I said is true.
Nothing is true. Non è un compito facile il mio. Requiescat in pace.
Nothing is true. Yeah, I can't be bothered.
No way you'll get through here.
I just did.
Why are you here?
Next.
The local art scene is dying, I tell you.
Who was that at?
Must be late. The last real master. Beautiful. What?
That increases the value of Monteriggioni. Saves me coming back later. Pardon me as well.
Va bene, sir. Please, come again.
Count on it. I think there's a lieutenant just up here to the left. And the mission start marker is as usual on the roof. Suppose I could have used my pistol on that guy.
Reject the base and material. Seek salvation in the flames.
There you go. That's what it should have looked like earlier.
It seems outright.
A form of prayer, of worship. If others might gaze upon my creation and see something of the Lord within, well, would they not be also brought closer to him? And so I thought myself an altruist, a speaker, a preacher, a guide to those who come.
Requiescat in pace.
What have I done? What have I done?
Your actions were not your own.
But they were. My own self-doubt let him hold me as he did. I am sorry.
As am I. Non è una scelta che compio a cuor leggero.
Requiescat in pace. Ezio is the most spiritual? Is that the right way to put it? He's certainly the most philosophical when it comes to the creed. He always pays respect to his victims. Two down, 7 to go. Come on, might as well. I just love hearing his oh. Hey, Mario never did that. Beg your pardon. Who are you to tell me where I should or should not be? Yes, I'm so glad that that's back to one hit kill. Seem to be 60. There it is. I was going to say 60 steps away from one.
No, not you! Don't let him escape!
I feel like Jason Statham in the Expendable films every time I do
Non si
that.
passa! Do you hear me? Until you've all submitted and given yourself over to the Prophet, Savonarola, this bridge will remain closed to you.
Guy's off his rocker.
Moaning and complaining. You say you have things to do, places to go, obligations to fulfill. Ha! You have but one obligation. To submit! Why fight us? Why resist? The city is ours. Your precious Medici have abandoned you, fled into the wastes to wallow in self-pity. Savonarola wants only the best for you. A city free.
Why can't I assassinate this guy?
A people united by faith.
Because I'm not really hanging on.
Equal in the eyes of the Lord, and so they shall be in Firenze. This is a chance for us to turn over a new leaf, to leave behind our miserable past, and return to simpler times. I am here to help, to lead you into a new future. Only accept our gift. Continue to refuse, and I fear you'll have to contend with more than...
Got him. Got him courtesy of his mate who shot me in the back with an arrow.
We're a noble's close. How is it Savonarola charmed you?
Wealth and power do not ensure contentment. I wanted even more.
And now instead, you have nothing. Questo non è che un atto dovuto. Requiescat in pace.
Rest in peace. Yeah, before Ezio, the Altair used to mark his victims with a feather, so he would jump on, assassinate them, or, you know, stab them, and then wherever he'd stabbed them, he'd wipe the feather through the blood, and that was his proof that he'd carried out his duty. Ezio honours them by offering them rest, you know, rest in peace, requiescat in pace. And the next one, he obviously does that in his other two games. In Assassin's Creed 3, Connor does not offer Requiescat in Pace. The time has moved. The era has changed. And America is not the kind of place, that's where it's set. The colonies are not the place to be wishing rest in peace. It's a time of turmoil. It's a very interesting perspective on the birth of America as well. I'm fascinated by American history because it grows quite organically out of European and British history. You know, people who were disenfranchised here and discontent with what they had went to find a better life elsewhere. Not just in America, but in other parts of the British Empire. And they did that by taking what other people couldn't hold at the time, and now they won't. Britain won't give it back. I know that's a whole other topical debate.
Secure those crates. We can ill afford to let their
But
contents fall into
the American
wrong hands.
Assassin's Creeds are certainly interesting.
We'll see just how tough the holdouts are when they're forced to go without food. If they want to eat, they'll accept Savonarola as their leader. How the Medici family can still hold any sway in this city is beyond me. God, to think I once considered them.
Is it automatic desynchronization if you're detected? That hasn't happened in either of the other two.
We'll see just how tough the holdouts are when they're forced to go without food.
I need to get close enough to this guy to either throw the knife or stab him.
The Medici family can still hold any sway in this city is beyond me. Damn! To think I once considered them my fate. But I opened my eyes. Then I saw the influence of commerce and the division it creates.
I have to be careful here. Oh. There's a fat guy. Is he gonna be close enough to see me? He is, isn't he?
We'll see just how tough the holdouts are when they're forced to go without food.
Where is he?
How the Medici family can still hold any sway in this city is beyond me. What happened? To think I once considered them my fate. But that was before they broke opened my eyes.
Oh, is he up there?
Then I saw the influence of commerce and the division it creates. Savonarola will lead us into a new era, one of fraternity, equality, and justice.
Oh no, there he is. Right, okay.
All that remains is for us to
I need to take out those two guards when nobody's looking. So I need everybody.
If they want to eat, they'll accept Savonarola as their leader. I'll be fine.
This is quite a frustrating one.
We'll see just how tough the holdouts are when they're forced to go without food. If they want to eat, they'll accept Savonarola as their leader.
Can't get close enough to aim my gun at him.
Cities beyond me. To think I once considered them my patrons, but that was before the prophet opened my eyes. Then I saw the evils of commerce and the division it creates. Savonarola will lead us into a new era, one of fraternity, equality, and justice.
I'm just gonna have to let him find me so I can restart the level. Just see me.
And accept the Lord as our savior and
I can't figure out the approach to him. This might take a few attempts. If it takes more than if it takes more than 6, I'll cut out all the attempts.
if they want to eat, they'll accept Savonarola as their leader.
That's a rather arbitrary number. I don't know how I arrived at it either.
How the Medici family can hold any sway in the cities beyond me. To think I once considered them my patrons, but that was before the prophet opened my
I can get down here.
Then I saw the evils of commerce and the division it creates. Savonarola will lead us
can't-
into a new era, one of
I can't figure out how to approach him.
and justice. All that remains is for us to cast off the shackles of our troubled past and accept the Lord as our savior and true leader.
Did he just say die cunt to me? Apologies for that. I don't normally use that word unless I'm really angry, but yeah, it genuinely sounded, unless it was die cur.
How tough the holdouts are when they're forced to go without food.
So can I hop down onto that? No.
They'll accept Savonarola as their leader. How the Medici family can still hold any sway in the cities beyond me. To think I once considered them my patrons, but that was before the and the division it creates. Savonarola will lead us into a new era, one of fraternity, equality, and justice. All that remains is for us to cast off
Wondering if I can catch the other guy as well.
the Lord, Savior, and true leader.
Now, are those two guys moving backwards and forwards? No, it's just that guy. Oh no!
When they're forced to go without food. Savonarola as their leader. How the Medici family can still hold any sway in the cities beyond me. Savonarola will lead us into it. All that remains is for us to cast off the shackles of our troubled past and accept the Lord as our Savior and true.
You are a dead wolf, brother! His face!
Oh no! Oh, I'm so fed up.
When they're forced to go without food. If they want to eat, they'll accept Savonarola as their leader. Are the Medici family that should hold any sway in this city? He's beyond me.
Oh, desynchronize the game. Right, there we are. I managed to get it done. And now I'm gonna die because I can't get out. Will you guys just beat it? There we go. Oh, lads, I'm gone. Bye. Yeah, so we've managed to get it done. It took killing more of them than I thought was initially worth it. Yes. Yeah, in the end I had to kill the two guys patrolling the back of the boat, the two guys standing and the guy patrolling the left, to make sure I had time enough to climb up on the rail above the lieutenant and jump down on him.
Do you require a medical assistance?
So there's going to be a bit of a jump in the middle where I failed another attempt, and then it'll jump to that part there, me having done it. So apologies for the sudden cut, but it wasn't a good place to mark it up from, so yeah. At least it's done now. We can move on to different content. Well, more lieutenants, but at least they won't all be on boats where I can't get to them.
Your orders are simple. Keep watch over these fields and ensure no harm comes to the bundles of Fieno. It may seem a mundane task, but it is critical nonetheless.
Assassinate the farmer but avoid alerting his henchmen. So this is another don't get seen.
Basic resource. They lose the means to resist. They will be forced to stand down.
Right.
Get down, order!
He is to die.
Already, many have fallen into line. They require clothing, food, shelter, warmth. And all of these things are born of Fieno. I hear you grumbling. You think this post a waste of time. But you must understand. Our very existence depends upon keeping all of this secure. You don't believe me, do you? Let me explain. The Fieno feeds our horses. They, in turn, pull our carts, which transport our goods to other cities, where trade is conducted. In this way, our economy is made to thrive. And then, there is the livestock. Cattle and sheep require Fieno for sustenance. And as you know, they provide us with all manner of things. Wool, meat, and milk, to name a few. Do you see then? Why the Fieno must not fall into enemy hands. So do not dismiss the work you do here. It is vital to our continued success.
There's too many patrols for me to do what I want to do. I need to move. This isn't the best hiding spot. The closest one that he moves to is that one there.
did he go?
That was risky. I could have failed it right there, but... Where is he? He wanders quite far away. Right, okay. And he gets really close to that haystack there. If he doesn't walk alongside this one, then I'll switch out to that one when it's safe. Now. Quick, in. Oh.
Good cover there. You earned Paso. You think you can out?
Oh, if I just hadn't gotten seen by them. I can tell these missions are going to be really frustrating.
Without this most basic resource, they'll lose the means to resist. They will be forced to stand down. Already, many have fallen in time. They require clothing, food, shelter, warmth, and all of these things are born of fear. I hear you grumbling. You think this post a waste.
There's no hay around there, is there? No. There's just two interchanging patrols of brutes.
Depends upon keeping all of this secure. You don't believe me, do you? Let me explain. The Fieno feeds our horses. They, in turn,
So I need the two brutes. When the two brutes go back
trade is conducted. In this way, our economy
that
is
way,
made to thrive.
I need to get down there and across.
Require Fieno for sustenance. As you know, they provide us with all manner of things. Wool, meat,
I'll
and
do.
milk to name.
Now I just wait. Just hitting the hay. This is the last straw.
Why the Fieno must not fall into enemy hands. So do not dismiss the work you do here. It is vital to our continued success.
He should pass close enough for me to assassinate him. Maybe on the way back. If not, I'll just have to jump out and hope I get the assassination off. See, those guys did. There's the brutes. Superb. Here comes the little geek. I'm hoping that he just... He's going to be too far away again, isn't he? Is he deliberately avoiding this? Yes!
You would have let your own people starve. And for what?
Too long I suffered their insults. They called me simple and low class. I wanted their respect.
I'm afraid you do not have mine. Per quanto sia penoso il trapasso, lieto sarà il tuo sonno.
Requiescat in pace. Yeah, I don't need to fight these guys. Yes, I will. I'll escape up this ladder. Oh no!
Yeah. Better not be looking for
This is going really well. Knocked off my perch by that smug little...
Not you!
He's there on him! You'd better get out of my sight! Order!
That was risky. Could have died. We're slowly getting there. What are we up to now? 4 or 5? Five, I think, aren't we? Yeah, 5. This one is...
A fresh sheep's urine and rosemary poultices.
Sheep's urine and rosemary poultices. Medicine really has advanced.
You must not disrupt our work. Firenze is sick. It's our duty to cure her.
How? By forcing our people to follow a madman?
It is unwise for you to challenge those in power.
Yes. Well, that is about to change.
No! You won't take me! Savonarola will know of your treachery! Guards! Guards!
Chase down the nobleman and silence him before he reaches Savonarola.
Savonarola is our savior! Why must you resist this?
Get me up the... You know what, I'd almost rather die. In fact, you know what, I'm going to run the opposite way and get it to fail. That. There are seriously mechanics in this game that get right up both my nostrils. They are a serious pain in my arse, and one of them is the... Am I still on my... Yeah, I am. Oh no, you motherfucker!
Shadows are his element. Do not get through. Only take a moment to reflect. You'll see that we are right.
No! Frantically tapping the button there.
I was a victim. It's not my fault.
No, you made the choice.
It charmed me. With that... thing.
Only because you allowed it. Lo faccio per il popolo. Requiescat in pace.
I really just want this over with now. I'm going to try and get to the end of this as quickly as possible without dying.
Something is wrong here. Where is everyone?
Ah, another challenger. Excellent. Savonarola warned me that some would oppose our rule, and so I devised this little trap to ferret out those foolish enough to play at hero. It's proven to be both entertaining and effective. Incominciamo! What a spectacle! I wonder just how long you'll survive. Another a few days back. 2 or 3 dozen of my men. Before it was a fight. This is every day without fail. Another of you approach. Non-conformists. Malcontents. Revolutionaries. Rebelling. I've seen Just excuses. Am I to believe you're a champion of the downtrodden? A rebel leader intent on ushering in a new age. Live! Do not be mistaken. Our lives. You're all here for the same reason. The same selfish reason. You seek something. A glory, distinction, fame. Towards either physical, spiritual.
Hurry, get him!
So which are you? Is a validation you desire? Or perhaps hands for some old deal? Did your father abuse you? Did other children tease you? Did their lovers burn you? If I had to guess, I would suspect a form of insecurity. Why else do you wear the hood? Why do you hide your face from the world? From yourself? I see these words are wasted. Serving only to send you further into frenzy. As you wish. Fight on. You can't hold out forever.
You bastards.
You're making a very big mistake. You seek to challenge me. Get him! For you now. Approach your hell, assassino. Ora! One for battle, boy.
Nothing gets through.
He deserved that.
Is this truly who I was? So proud and cruel.
No. Savonarola bewitched you.
Did he? Or was it that I tasted power and found myself intoxicated? I wish I had been stronger.
As do I. Mi rincresce, ma non c'è altro modo. Requiescat in pace.
That's one way to return to being anonymous. I had hoped there was another level underneath me there. Oh well.
What the spell?
Oh no.
Just how long you'll survive. Another of you goes back. Over 3 dozen of my men. He's in the everyday outfit. Another of you approaches. Non-conformist. Malcontents. Revolutionaries. Okay. Hold it off.
Remember your
Believe you're a champion of the downtrodden, then. A hero come to peace. A rebel
right.
Fights for justice. Live. Which lie do you tell yourself? And do not be mistaken. These are lies. No matter what it means, you're all here for the same reason. The same selfish reason.
I can't lock onto him, mate, probably because he's not hostile yet. I really want to just shoot him.
Spiritual. So which are you? Is a validation you desire? Or perhaps pin for some old deal? Did your father abuse you? Did other children tease you? Did your lovers burn you? If I had to guess, I would suspect a form of insecurity. Why else do you wear the hood? Why do you hide your face from the world? Yourself. I see these words are wasted. Serving only to send you further into frenzy. Fight on. You can't hold out forever.
That face would please me on a spike!
making a very big mistake.
If you could see the expression on my face right now, you'd see that I was extremely hacked off that that just happened.
Get him!
There are elements of this game that are rage-inducing. Why can't I hit you? Are you indestructible or something? Great plot armor. Where's... Oh, he's over there.
This should be fun. Get down! Now! All right, die.
Next. Next. The key part here will be trying not to die.
Is this truly who I was?
Can't skip this.
So proud and cruel.
No. Savonarola bewitched you.
Did he? Or was it that I tasted power and found myself intoxicated? I wish I had been stronger.
As do I. Mi rincresce, ma non c'è altro modo. Requiescat in pace.
Where are we now? 7, 2 left. Where's the closest? This one? Looks like it. Oh, that's one of the most frustrating things that can happen in this game. I won't what, sorry? Sorry, I missed that. Did you say something? Sounded like you started to say something there.
Omnipotens Deus, Rex Regum et omnium gubernator.
This one is one of the most frustrating as well. Specific instruction, climb it without being seen. Do not get noticed. Gonna see what the patrol situation's like up here. There are 3 guys by the looks of it, so there's no.
He's fast!
This isn't fun anymore. This is horse shit.
What? Come back here!
Now the fort.
I'm with you! We got the tank!
Oh yes, I get to fight.
Get in front of him! Get behind! Kill me! Get in front of him!
He's got a good voice. Give him that. Oh no. This seems to be a weak point in there.
Servemur ab omnibus periculis ad glorificandum te, qui es unicus victoriae largitor, propter merita unigeniti filii tui Domini nostri Iesu Christi. Amen.
Jesus Christ, amen. See, I should be able to get round that. Ah, there we go. Ignore the Renaissance Spider-Man behind you guys. No, not got enough of a leap to be able to reach them.
Debita nostra, sicut et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Amen. Omnipotens Deus, Rex regum.
Where is his bodyguard? Do they both go right round, or do they go? Oh, thank goodness.
I thought he preached the word of God.
I fear his sermon is a lie.
I led my flock astray. It's just... I wanted so badly to believe.
We all do. Vedrò compiuta l'opera di mio padre. Requiescat in pace.
Oh, one left.
Is this really necessary?
I've buried more men than I can count. Many who have faces just like yours. One more looks rather risky.
Last one. And I can kill Savonarola and be done with this. So it looks like you're gonna get one more episode after all, guys. So I don't think I'm gonna get this. We're at an hour and 47 minutes, so there is no way, no danger that I'm gonna get Savonarola's lieutenant plus Savonarola plus the Borgia all done in the remaining time in this episode. I like to go around about 2 hours. 2 hours and 15 minutes at a push. I don't really want to push it much higher than that. I'm enjoying this. Come anonymous to continue, well, that's not going to be a problem. Bets.
Wait for the sleep.
Bombs OP.
There he is.
Order, go! No risky strike. Wait for a good opening. Remember what I've taught you, ragazzi.
Last one. Let's go. Well, he's a doctor.
It's quite simple, amici. If you desire care, you'll submit yourselves fully to our new ruler.
What's this? Wow, he's got the sharp nail.
Disgusting.
If I can get close enough, can use the pistol.
The choice is yours to make. Continue to support the Medici, who, as you know, have long since fled Firenze, or accept Savonarola.
They're gonna walk past me that way. They're turned round that way.
Strong of character and morals, he seeks to save us from ourselves. And saving is what we need. Before Savonarola came to us, we were mired in sin, gluttony, lust, pride, avarice. Need I go on? We cared overmuch for earthly things and pleasures of the flesh. We shied from the face of God. And why wouldn't we, shamed as we were at our actions? This is why you ache and take ill. It is divine retribution.
for your sins. Fine. Die, bastard! Pay for your sins.
They are coming.
Die. Die your positions like you were taught.
So frustrating. I tried so many times to get a lock on him through the crowd there and I could not. I am so pissed off with this game deciding when I can and can't lock on to the main target. I wish they would just fuck off and let me.
The choice is yours to make. Continue to support the Medici, who, as you know, have long since fled Firenze, or accept Savonarola. Why fight him? Why refuse? He is a good man, strong of character and morals. He seeks to save us from ourselves.
The black robe guys might be a way up to directly get him.
What we need.
See.
Before Savonarola came to us, we were mired in sin, gluttony, lust, pride, avarice. Need I go on? We cared overmuch for earthly things and pleasures of the flesh. We shied from the face of God. And why wouldn't we? Shamed as we were at our actions. This is why you ache and take ill. It is divine retribution.
Fucking hate this game, man.
The choice is yours to make. Continue to support the Medici, who, as you know, have long since fled Firenze, or accept Savonarola. Why fight him? Why refuse? He is a good man, strong of character and morals. He seeks to save us from ourselves. And saving is what we need. Before Savonarola came to us, we were mired in sin, gluttony, lust, pride, avarice. Need I go on? We cared overmuch for earthly things and pleasures of the flesh. We shied from the face of God. You have spilled the blood of a healer.
No, I have spilled the blood of a tyrant.
To command such power over the body, between this world and the next. It seems I grew intoxicated.
And now you grow still. La tua morte non sarà inutile. Requiescat.
That was cold, Ezio. That was really cold. Can I make it there before one of the agile ones catches me? There we go. Savonarola now, and then that'll be us. Killed all of his lieutenants. They're all dead. They're all ex-lieutenants. They're not pining for the fjords. They're warm food. And now it is time to take care of Savonarola himself, who is apparently miles away. Haha, get out the flowers, Ezio. This is no time to be playing with the daisies.
Salutatemi, Messer Mas.
Sometimes I swear they've given him a mind of his own. See if the rooftops will get us there quicker. Here we go. Getting closer, almost there. Let's go. Come on, Ezio. Just that last wee sprint. Oh, what have you done, mate?
I will kill all trespassers, Pops. What to be?
No, you won't. You'll just shut your face and die quietly. There we go. And that's where I'm trying to get to, so...
Bizarre.
I know, isn't it just?
You've done well, Ezio.
What happens now?
Watch.
Silence! I demand silence! Why are you here? Why do you disturb me? You should be cleansing your home, cleansing yourself. There are bonfires to see, prayers to be said, penance to be done. You will do as I command. You will submit. Find the apple, Ezio. It can't be far.
These little guys are nippy and quick.
There he is. Get him.
What on earth? Get out my way. Oh, you...
Damn it! That's you! Get him! Shame on you!
Where is he? Yeah, you can't catch these guys on the flat. See what I mean? See how fast he is, man. Nippy little... Yes. I know what happened to Savonarola.
Down! At once!
I think we're about to find out. How far away am I? Miles away. Again.
Get down, sighted nearby! Keep away, you murderers! He must be destroyed!
Oh. Oh, are you kidding? Across the water again. Okay. Let's go. We might as well tie up the whole thing. So we'll see what this is before... I think I hear Savonarola being tried. Oh, he's going to be hung. I thought they were going to throw him on one of his own bonfires. Oh well. Oh well then.
God bears witness to the sacrilege that you would handle his prophet this way. Blasphemers! Heretics! You will burn for this! Do you hear me? You'll burn!
Oh no, they are burning them.
I cry for salvation. Oh Lord, show mercy.
No one deserves to die in such pain.
It's you. I knew this day would come. Please, show mercy.
I have. Ma ora, che sia il tuo Dio a giudicarti, requiescat in pace.
Silenzio! 22 years ago, I stood where I stand now and watched my loved ones die, betrayed by those I had called friends. Vengeance clouded my mind, would have consumed me, were it not for the wisdom of a few strangers who taught me to look past my instincts. They never preached answers, but guided me to learn from myself. We don't need anyone to tell us what to do. Not Savonarola, not the Medici. We are free to follow our own path. There are those who will take that freedom from us. Too many of you gladly give it. But it is our ability to choose whatever you think is true that makes us human. There is no book or teacher to give you the answers, show you the path. Choose your own way. Do not follow me or anyone else.
Nothing is true, everything is permitted. That is the Assassin's Creed. So that's a completed memory sequence 13. I think 14's the last one, I seem to remember. I might be wrong, there might be a 15 as well. I'm not 100% sure. So there's a codex page to be found before we can discover where the vault is. Where is that codex page? We don't know. Or maybe he's just recovered it, I don't know. But anyway, we'll pick this up in the next episode. We have covered the Piece of Eden. We have lost, recovered Piece of Eden. Twice. Once to Savonarola and the second time to that Borgia messenger. We are a little older. I say a little older, but if it's 22 years since his family were killed, Ezio's now 39. So he's doing pretty good for a Renaissance guy that's nearly 40, considering the average life expectancy around about this time was only about 40. So yeah. He's tougher, smarter, wiser, learned a lot from his life experience. now it is time to bring his path to an end, like the first part of his path to an end. So we're gonna stop the Borgia's plan, recover the pieces of Eden, and make sure that we have everything locked up and secured so that people can carry on choosing their own path. So we'll get to that in the next episode, guys. Thank you once again for joining me. It has been fun. There are other series on the channel, of course. Feel free to check me out. Everything is under Blizzard Raptor. You can find that on YouTube. You can find me under Blizzard Raptor on socials as well. Feel free to like the video. That would really help me out with the algorithm. Please subscribe. That would also be a big, massive help to me. Subscribing costs you nothing. I'm not asking you to become members of the channel. I'm just asking you to hit the little subscribe icon whenever you pop onto my channel. That'd mean the world to me to see people keeping up with what I'm doing. And leave a comment if there's anything you want to talk about, anything you want to mention. And I will see you for the next episode. Probably the final episode, but we'll decide that when we get to it. Take care of yourselves. This is Blizzard Raptor saying bye for now.